Hey YouTube, just wanted to share some of my thoughts really quickly here. I'm out of the hospital and I really don't like going to the hospital at all. Never really have. In fact, this is my first time being admitted to the hospital. It was minor, it was an abscess, but it could have been something serious, could have killed me. So precautions were taken. I went in for surgery, had it removed. I didn't want to do that though. I didn't want to go in for surgery. Didn't want to do none of that stuff. And I put it off as long as I could. Just I guess because of what I was afraid of. And what I was afraid of is my own mortality. That's why I don't like going to the doctors. I didn't go to the doctors thinking I was going to get admitted. I really went to the doctors thinking I was going to get antibiotics and get released same day, no problem. So I'm making this video to share my thoughts. For the surgery, I was completely put under. No regular numbing stuff, just completely knocked out. And that's what worried me the most, was being completely just knocked out. For an hour and a half, I technically didn't know what was going on. Didn't feel nothing, absolutely nothing. It was as if I was dead. And it was over so fast though. Like within a second, it was over. There was no dreaming, there was no nothing. I didn't have to count backwards. Stuff went into my IV. I rolled onto the operating table and do not remember anything after that. As soon as I rolled over to the operating table, I was sitting upright in the bed, just with the pain in my arm, but nothing that serious. It was over. And that's what I was afraid of. I had lost an hour and a half of time. Didn't even know it. That's what death is. Don't even know what's going on. Might as well not even exist. And I'm not a fool. We all die. I know we all die. So it's not like I go around thinking I'm invincible and it's not going to happen. But being put under really made me feel what mortality really was. I'm sure there's other people that have actually been dead that's come back to life that could tell you probably it's a lot scarier than just going under for surgery. But for me it was weird. While I was in there, I watched a lot of CNN, because that's all there really was on. There was a few movies at night that I watched, but I watched some Netflix and stuff like that. One movie that I think people should see if you're into guns and stuff is My Way. It's a foreign language movie, subtitles, but it is badass. It's a really badass movie on Netflix. But just wanted to share that. The reason I make these videos on YouTube, not to make money. I don't try to get 1,000 subscribers, none of that stuff. I don't want to be famous. I don't want none of that. I make these videos on YouTube because it's kind of like a time capsule. And a lot of us don't realize that. 30 or 40 years from now, these videos will probably still be on the internet. And people will be able to look back and go, wow, that's how things were back then. I mean, that's what people were thinking back then. You know? Hell, I'll be able to, hopefully 40 years from now, be able to look at my videos and see how young I was. But, anyways, just thought I'd share my thoughts. Thanks for watching.